couldn't tear my sight away. Every inch, every cell of my person was being wholly swallowed by the most wonderful and beautiful thing I had ever been able to witness in my entire life. My life that had seemed so insignificant up until this very moment. That moment was when I saw them. Suddenly I lost control of myself, froze dead in my tracks as if I had just been powered off, the remaining electricity accumulating behind my eyes as my mind started to race with infinite thoughts I had never experienced before. The way they spoke took my words away, stole them from my tongue, played and puzzled with them to create something more breathtaking than I could have ever fathomed to come up with, as my lungs forgot to work, feeling like much needed oxygen was provided by this stranger's soul and their soul alone. My heart exclaimed excitedly, infecting my stomach with this mischievous sensation of vulnerability, a deafening tone starting to ring in my ears as my limbs were overrun by that burning sensation of nervousness. This was merely a human, just like me, yet why did I feel like I was looking at a creation only being able to be born out of the most brilliant mind? Their eyes darted around with a certain quality of life I could only admire, the fire on my skin only roaring with the deadly spirit it was being fed with. My hands were shaking, and I still couldn't look away. But I didn't want to either. I wanted to drown in this feeling. It was absolutely perfect, but nothing compared to the perfection this person held. I wanted to be close to them, share the air with them, get to know what they liked and hated, what they did first thing in the morning and if they talked in their sleep, adoring every small detail I had the fortune to discover. I wanted them to look at me with those eyes full of excitement, of anticipation, and the dooming quality of getting lost in them. My body was slowly pulling out of that frozen state, and the ringing in my ears turned into the loudest beat of a drum, my heart making its undoubted presence known. This couldn't be real. I felt as if I was being sucked into a dangerous state of complete shut-off. Was this really how it felt like to fall in love?